So today we'll see the basics like how to use the pedestal alias. So basically பார்க்கும்போது உள்ள வரும்போது இதுதான் இருக்கும். So if you enter inside, I will speak both in English and as well as Tamil, so anybody could understand it. And so உள்ள வந்தோடனே பார்க்குறதுக்கு இப்படி தான் இருக்கும். So if you guys enter inside alias, and you will be able to see the bird surface, x and y z axis. Okay, so basic of using alias is nothing but uh, a major thing we made mostly use is like panning, rotating, and setting the views. It's like front view, top view, right view, and other things. Okay, so first shift plus alt, you press it, and both need to be pressed simultaneously. It's like pressing shift and alt at the same time, and the left arrow button. Okay, if you hold the left arrow button and rotate the mouse, you can able to rotate. Scroll is nothing but if you hold the scroller, we'll be able to do the pan. I'm saying to pan you need to hold shift alt plus the scroller, so you will be able to pan. So zoom in is same like shift alt and right click, move front, zoom in, move back, zoom out, so zoom in, zoom out. So these are the major thing you need to know in Autodesk alias. Okay, so this is nothing but same as every modeling software. No, it's extremely different. It's like the surface continuity, like curvatures, position tangential of the curves can be obtained in this software web. Okay, the curves and every minute things can be obtained. Okay, so first we'll see how to use some basic tools. Like these are the major tools, or we can say it's a tool also, we can use it. It's like the surface thing, we have the cube, so I'm bringing the cube. Okay, so I'll hold the alt button to make the center point of the cube to be snapped with the grid. Okay, so it goes on with the grids, 0 on every grids. Okay, so I'll just place it, and I will press alt shift left click, pick nothing, and it's done. Okay, alt shift pick object is nothing but you'll pick the object. Okay, so it's like alt and shift left click, right click, and middle scroller as well as right click. Three things have a different one. One is like selecting things, that is left click. The middle is like move, pan, rotate, operation thing, and right click is nothing but history, edit, and other processes. Okay, so control shift left key object, select the object. Now we need to do it into larger scale. Okay, so I'm going to give alt control shift center scale. So now I'm going to scale it. Just click, since I'm in a perspective view, so if I click the left button and I just move up and down, the size of it increase. If I go in a position like back, so if I give left, it increases in both sides. If I give the scroller, it goes according to the y-axis. If I go on right click, it goes onto the z-axis. Control z, z. So this can be used to redo and undo. Okay, so scale. So I could see the product thing in the one. I could see the cube in the only wireframe, right? So I need to make it into a shaded one. So I have already assumed the hotkeys. Hotkeys is like preferences. We need to go to general. We'll go to the preferences, interface, and hotkey. So in this, you will be giving the assigning the hotkeys, and you can get the hotkeys according to which you want, how you're going to use it. Okay, so probably we use General Motors and things, other companies, so you will be able to get all the shortcuts. And after giving all the shortcuts, please apply and then close, otherwise everything goes waste. So I'm gonna give S for the shade, so the shade comes, and the shortcut for delete is select the object, alt plus A, which I have given. So if I give enter, it deletes. Control Z and Control Y could be used for getting back the previous deleted option. Okay, so in this we will be doing small things like increasing the size, and I'll be selecting the surface, individual surface, and this is used for the curves. Object cost, so cos is nothing but it's like a projecting a line on the surface, and I'll show you an example. Cos, I'll switch on the grid. I want to split this cube into half. I'm going to click the line. I'm using alt to snap it with the grid, and now I'm gonna use alt shift scroller project. Probably try to use these shortcuts. Okay, I have selected the cube, spacebar, and I have selected the line, and I'm given the enter. Done. Now for trimming, so for trim the option is available over in this surface also. So edit surface trim. Okay, but we could even go over here, or we can, or even Z is a shortcut for which I have assumed. Okay, so I just clicked on it and I have clicked again, click on it and again clicked on the surface which I need to have. Another one will be deleted. It's like keep, discard and divide. So keep is the material, the selected object will be kept, or you can even give retrieve, and discard and retrieve, or divide. So divide is nothing but two different surfaces which could be able to delete. So cost, I was saying about the cost, right? So I'll remove the shaded, it's divided, right? So shade, and I will project this surface as well as this surface on top and this line. Okay, now it's divided into half. You could see a green light, right? Not this arrow, this is nothing but the object one. So you could see able to see the green arrow, right? I'll delete this curve. Okay, now you see the blue one. Now it was green because the curve which I have used to project on it was not deleted, so it was green. If I delete the original curve, I will be able to see the blue one because the original curve has been deleted, but the curve which was used for the projection is deleted, so it will just show you the difference. Okay, so to select this you won't be able to select CVs, nothing, hull, nothing. So this is pick cost, so you will be able to pick the cost and delete. So this is why we use pick cost. So cost is used is nothing but the line which you have projected on it. Okay, so don't get confused. So this is cost. So you want to see CVs and hull, so just select the surface and go over here, CVs and hulls. This is a 3x3. Okay, it's like 1 2 3x3. Okay, 1 2 3 1 2 3, it's in a 3x3. So you just select it, you'll get it over the degrees 3x3. Try to maintain maximum less amount of degree. Okay, so you could able to get the surface in a good one. Otherwise, if you give the more degrees, you may ask what is the why shouldn't we give more degrees? If you give more degree, the surface goes according to the degrees. Okay, so if you reduce the degrees and if you go back and see the surface, it get misaligned and you get pissed off. So select the CVs. So this is how you select the CVs, and even if you want, now the CVs are selected, right? You can press Ctrl Shift and move, and now since I am in an perspective view, so if I click the right click, it goes for the Z, center is for the Y, and left click is for the X axis. Okay, so if I want, I could move and give a light bulging effect. Select the surface, and so this is how you could even give a bulging surface for the cube. Okay, so this could be given for every size, and you want to go, so I have kept it like 1 is like a perspective view, 2 is like the front, 3 is right, 4 is top, and 5 is back, and 6 is left, 7 is bottom, and 8 is like four-sided. Okay, so this you could be saying in many softwares. Okay, so I'll just prefer the as a so even you don't need to go for every view, so you can even click the front view using this cube, and since you can see the orthographic view. Okay, so but I can keep it like this, perspective with ortho facing. It's nothing but if I click it, I will get the orthographic view, since we have the faces. So you can even do the orthographic view or perspective. Perspective view is nothing but it shows you the perspective view. So I keep perspective with orthographic face. So perspective is like when I move the cube in isometric view perspective, and this is nothing but we'll get all the views in easily to move it. So this is a basic thing you need to know in alias, and these are the basic surfaces and another process to start on with alias working. Okay, so I hope you have understood, and I guess if you have any doubt, just drop the comment. We'll see you in the next class. Bye.